Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. That depends where you're watching me from. Welcome to this channel. My name is Casey, and a big congratulations to the Super Eagles of Nigeria. Yesterday, we won our game against the Rwandans in Goshen Akpabio Stadium. It was really a tense game, but good one for the players. They made themselves proud. I made Nigeria proud. Tolu Arukodare coming from the bench and getting the goal was just what we needed yesterday to calm the pressure because seriously tension was high at the stadium, Goshen Akpabio Stadium. A lot of Nigerians were really under pressure after the first half ended 0-0. So coming the second half, we all expected a goal. The tension was high. Coming to the game, a day before the game, Lesotho lost to South Africa. So you see, it was just something crazy, and every Nigerian looking forward to see the Super Eagles of Nigeria winning that game. And looking at the table right now, South Africa on 16 points, and Benin Republic on 11 points, Nigeria on 10 points, Rwanda on 8 points, Lesotho 6 points, and Zimbabwe, the winning boss in the group, 4 points. Watching the game yesterday, a lot of it was going through my mind. And watching it go through my mind, let me say, how did they get to this level? Yes, why I ask that? How did they get to this level? Because looking at Rwanda, with all due respect to Rwanda is not a playing football nation. You can't compare Rwanda with Nigeria. And I was looking at, I started to calculate the players within that team for Super Eagles, their clubs, the amount that they pay them. I started looking at Rwanda players. Most of them play in Tunisia, South Africa, and MLS. I was like, you can't compare these two players. Then what then is the problem? We see the players are still playing in Rwanda in their own ground, and tension, was high. Even in the bench, you can see how the Osimhen was reacting. Everybody for the bench stand up. Everybody fear. And I can't look back remember those days, the days of Danny Bola-Mokachi and the rest guys in the national team. Then I was like, Rwanda like this. On that first half, they don't collect 5. On that first half, they won't collect 4. What was the problem? And look at the formation the coach played in Eric Chell. He will concentrate on the left side. Simon will always concentrate on the left side, and there the attack from. Then my question, what happened to the right side? I was expecting to see Chukwueze operating from the right side and Simon operating on the left side because, we don't say Rwanda will come defend. They'll come play low block, and that was exactly what happened yesterday. So I was expecting to see Chukwueze on the right, then Simon on the left, so the pressure would be. And I was like, why playing two defensive midfielder? You understand? Why playing Onyedika, playing Rafael Onyedika, playing Wilfred Didi? And what we say we play for who? We need go, we need to attack. So I don't know how Chelsea really set up in team yesterday, but it is what it is. But seriously, I'll still stand on my ground. I'm not saying Super Eagles going to the World Cup. I don't know. I'm not a prophet of doom. I want to see Nigeria go to the World Cup. But with the look of things right now, my question is, can we go to South Africa and defeat South Africa in their home ground? That's a very big question. Because if they play for our home, they don't have pressure like this. This player, they don't have the mentality to go there. Well, as a Nigerian, we've done it again and again. And I hope and I pray that we'll go to South Africa on Tuesday and prove everybody wrong, because that is exactly what we need. But everything favors South Africa because Lesotho they play for South Africa, and as South Africa they have their home ground at South Africa. Same to Zimbabwe. So it's a kind of playing away from home. So you see everything just in favor of South Africans. And looking again, the CAF president for South Africa. I'm not saying the CAF president will influence the game, no, but what I'm saying that even the referee will officiate that game against Nigeria and South Africa, Nigeria. In one way or the other, he goes for South Africa. He going to enter the good book of the CAF president. It happened. We've seen that in the past. There's politics in football. We can't take away politics from football. It can still happen. So let's just see how it's going to go. But seriously, I want to see a different Super Eagles on Tuesday. Osimhen is going to play with the look of things. Indoor game injury. We have to say don't fly back to Turkey. So we're going to rely on Tolu Arukodare and Cyril Desire. And, I have a problem. Cyril Desire, good player, but what's the problem? The midfielders are not giving the attackers the ball. Look at Tolu Arukodare. He won the Golden Boot in the Belgian League last season before going to Wolves. Same thing with Cyril Desire. He won the Golden Boot in Rangers. Look at his performance Rangers. So we can't be two goal puncher like this and we know if we score goals. Then what is the problem? The midfielders need to supply the attacker, the strikers, the ball to score. What do they come? City was just running left and right. The balls were not coming. Same to Larry Kodaro. So imagine if Toru no make that effort through Bruno Nemechi, that thing for a goalless. I think this is one area is where the coach, they really, in tactics, need to I don't know the problem. I don't know. That is it. We don't have a ball juggler in the midfield. We don't get player. If we change the game, we don't have a player. If we change the game on its own, if we those killer passes, it's not when they come. We don't get that with Super Eagles anymore. Seriously, I'm keeping my fingers crossed. Let me see what's going to happen on Tuesday. Let me see that miracle that happened at 2006. If it's going to happen. Let me see that miracle happen with Denmark miracle in Saudi 89. If it's going to happen on Tuesday. But one thing I'm sure of, whether I will go to the World Cup or not, I will still support Super Eagles. Thank you very much.